10-minute walk after eating can reduce your blood sugar spike by 30 to 35%. But there's an even simpler trick. You can do it while sitting. Most people think controlling blood sugar means eating less or taking medication. What if I told you there's a muscle in your calf that you can use it naturally while you are watching TV? It's called the soleus muscle, your body's hidden glucose regulator. Hi, I'm Dr. Sumit Kapade, a vascular surgeon with more than 18 years of experience. In the next 12 minutes, I will show you exactly how to activate this muscle and why those few minutes after eating could be the most important for your health. Last month, a 52-year-old patient came to me with prediabetes. His post-meal sugar was hitting 180. I taught him this simple calf exercise. Within 2 weeks, his spikes dropped to 130 without major changes in his diet. And let me show you how he did it. Now picture yourself. You just eaten dinner, that wave of sleepiness hits. You want to be lying down, maybe scroll your phone, see the TV, your body feels heavy. That's not just tiredness, it's your blood sugar spiking and your muscles staying idle. Now, here's what's really happening. Think of your muscles as giant storage tanks for glucose. But here's the catch. These tanks have automatic doors that only open when you move. Sitting after eating, doors stay shut. Glucose floods your bloodstream. Yes, your muscles hold 80% of the glucose from your meats. Not your brain, not your liver, but your muscles. But they are lazy. They won't take glucose unless you make them work. And watch what happens here. Person A eats rice and sits down. Blood sugar spikes to 160. Person B eats the same rice but walks 10 minutes. Blood sugar spikes at 120. Same food, different people, different action, 40-point difference. But walking isn't the only way. There's a muscle you can activate while sitting that works even better, and I'll show you how it's done in 2 minutes. But let us understand what are the power plants within your muscle responsible for this. Inside every muscle cell, you have tiny power plants called mitochondria. When you move, these power plants will fire up and burn glucose for energy. When you sit, they go into sleep mode. This is why you feel heavy after eating and sitting. Your blood sugar is high, insulin is high, but your mitochondria are idle. All that energy is stuck in your blood with nowhere to go. But the moment you stand up and move, even 5 minutes, those power plants switch off. Glucose gets burnt and you feel lighter, more alert. It's like flipping a light switch in your body. Now here's the game changer. You don't even need to stand up. Let me show you the sitting trick, which is called as the soleus muscle secret. Deep in your calf, there's a muscle called as the soleus. Researchers have also called it the glucose muscle because of how efficiently it burns sugar. And you can activate it while sitting on your desk. Watch how I do it. Sit comfortably, keep your toes on the ground, lift your heels up and down slowly. That's it. They are seated calf raises. Do them for just 5 to 10 minutes after eating. Studies have found that slow, steady calf raises can significantly reduce the post-meal sugar spikes. The soleus muscle pulls glucose from your blood and uses it immediately. You can do this at your desk, watching TV, talking on the phone, no one even notices. But your muscles are working quietly, controlling your glucose naturally. But timing matters. Do this at the wrong time and you miss the benefit. And here's what most people get it wrong. They wait too long or move too soon. The sweet spot is 10 to 15 minutes after your last bite. That's when the blood sugar starts rising and your muscles can make the biggest impact. Waiting for 30 minutes after your meals, you've already missed the peak. The glucose has already spiked and your pancreas has already released extra insulin. So try this simple routine. Finish your meal, set a timer for 10 minutes. When it goes off, walk for 10 minutes or do calf raises for 5 to 10 minutes. That's your glucose control window. Use it. Now let me show you the comparison study that shocked researchers. Walking versus squats versus calf raises. Researchers tested three groups. Same meet, but group 1 walked for 10 minutes. Group 2 did bodyweight squats and group 3 did calf raises. All measured their glucose after that. And the results were that walking helped reduce the spike by 30%, squats by 35%, and calf raises by 32%. So all three worked, but here's the key. Squats use your largest muscles, so they work fastest. But calf raises are the simplest to do and you can do it anyway. Apart from these three things, even everyday activities count. It may be washing dishes after your meals, tidying up, or even climbing stairs after you've had your meals. These all things will help to reduce your sugar spikes. But do you know how the science works even without insulin? And this is so crucial if you have insulin resistance. Your muscle cells have little doors called as GLUT4 transporters. Normally, insulin is the key that opens these doors to let the glucose in. But when movement happens, then these doors open automatically, no insulin needed. And this is huge for people with insulin resistance or prediabetes. Even if your insulin isn't working properly, you can still control blood sugar by moving. You are using a backup pathway that bypasses insulin completely. As a vascular surgeon, I see how high blood sugar and high insulin can damage arteries. It can thicken vessel walls, reduce circulation, and increase the overall artery blockage risk. The simplest protection: keep your sugar stable with post-meal movement. Let me show you the exact routine my patients use, and you can start this from your very next week. Finish eating, wait for 10 minutes, then choose one. Either walk for 10 minutes, do 20 squats, or do calf raises for 5 minutes. Pick up what fits your situation. But don't try to be perfect. Have you missed it after a meal? No problem. Just do it after the next one. The goal is 2 out of 3 meals daily. That's 14 times per week. Even 10 minutes of consistency makes a massive difference in time to come. You will notice within 3 days, less afternoon sleepiness, more stable energy, better sleep. Within 2 weeks, your glucose readings will also show the difference. And within a month, your body will actually crave for movement after meals. And now let me tie all of this together with one powerful truth about your metabolism. Your muscles are your body's natural glucose regulators. They don't need medication, they don't need supplements, they need just movement. And those few minutes after eating are when they work the best. And if you want to learn how to speed up your metabolism and learn why building muscle is the most important tool against aging, you wouldn't want to miss this video.